Hi, now this is my Somali rant. Now, look, what's wrong with this country? They're going to let all these Somalians in this country over the years. It's not just last year. They've been letting them in for years, maybe decades. Why? Why are we letting those people in here that they say they're Arab? Arabs are Muslim. So why are you letting some Muslims come into a Christian country? That's diametrically opposed too. Muslim and Christian's not going to, and Christianity is not going to mix ever. So, I mean, the Constitution says that we are a nation under God. We're not a nation under Allah. So why are you letting all these strange people in here? All they let in is drug lords, rapists, gangsters. That's all they let in here. The tired, the poor, the huddled masses, they're still in Somalia. But why are we letting? Why are they special? Why are you letting them in here? Look, the Somalis don't have any gold, minerals, precious minerals underneath their soil. The land ain't worth nothing. Why? Because they fight all day, they shoot all day, so they don't spend time farming. They have no job skills. They don't farm. They don't grow anything. They don't build anything. So why are we letting these strange people in here? That's what I want to know. They have no. Why are we letting all these strange people in here? They have no skill sets at all. They have no skill sets at all. Okay. The land has no minerals, no gold, no silver. The Somali is of no value to us at all. They have no oil. They go into Saudi Arabia to get a job, and Saudi Arabia sends them right back. So look what they do. They come to America and get the white man's welfare. Look, okay, they cannot make $1 in Somalia. They can't even generate wealth. So they come to America, get the white man's welfare. White man gives them hundreds of dollars in food stamps. They give them a free apartment, which is more than they give the homeless population. The homeless population, they don't give anything. Look, they get a free apartment, they get medical. You may as well say dental, glasses. They get all that. A free job somewhere. They'll hire Somali at the airport before they hire a Black American or a white American. They certainly will. So I don't understand why we keep letting these strange people in this country. Why do we do that? Why does this government do that? And why are we letting Somalis in particular come to this country? They disrespect the country. They disrespect the Constitution. They say they're going to take over. They're not going to take over this country. How some people who hardly been fed going to take over this country? You got to be a warrior to take over this country. You got to be a well-fed, robust soldier to take over this country. They skinny. They can't fight. So how are they going to take over this country? That's what I want to know. That's impossible. Okay? They don't even know how to take the punishment. Okay? If you're going to leave, all they do is this ranting and hollering and screaming when ICE comes. They do all this screaming and hollering. Just be a man and leave. Okay? They have no skill sets or nothing. And look, the Mexicans just invaded the country. They didn't even ask to come over here. They just come over here. They come over here and get the white man's welfare. And the other money, they do narco trafficking. 99% of the Central Americans are narco traffickers. 99%. They get a free apartment. They get welfare. They get medical, dental, glasses, all of that. And they're illegal. A man will hire all a Mexican has to say is, look, I'm from Honduras, hired for the roofing jobs, hired to build $300,000 homes. All they have to say is, I'm from Honduras, hired. No resume required, no training in carpentry required, none of that's necessary. You from Honduras, hired. $25 an hour for roofing, okay? Contractors will definitely hire them before they hire Americans. Okay, but that's my Somali rant. Why are they recruiting all these strange people? They need to have a moratorium on all immigration. They really do, particularly from the Arab countries. And look, the Chinese are just as criminal because that's where all the fentanyl comes from. China. The fentanyl comes from China, and the Mexicans just add gasoline to it. You got fentanyl. Why do we keep letting these very horrible people in this country? I just don't understand it. Why we let the Somalians come in here in particular? Y'all got to do better. The United States government needs to do better.